Hi guys, it's Lexi and welcome back to Big Ambitions, where I'm currently lagging behind because I'm on day 149 and my daily profit is only of about $13,000, which is kinda low if you ask me. So to remedy that, I thought, why not open 4 businesses at once? I mean, I currently have 6 businesses and this is why I think my profit is so low. In the weekends, I make around $42,000, but that's because I have longer working hours, which is something that I should probably apply during the weekdays as well. But until then, I thought that 4 businesses will definitely give me a profit boost. So the plan is to open 1 business in each district, and I will not be using blueprints because I want to take the time and decorate the businesses myself, which has some limitations because I can only order furniture from AJ Peterson and Son and Square Appliances, but I guess I'll just work around that. Okay, so let's go ahead and rent the spaces for the businesses. In Garment District, I would like to open a supermarket, I think. Not really sure. I looked before a bit at the spaces that I have available and I choose this one for the business in Garment District. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rent this. Let me just enable office buildings as well because I also want to open a web development agency in Murray Hill. So let's go and pick a space for it. Guess this is too small. Yep, that's not gonna do it. This looks, yeah, I guess I'll just go with this one. Alright, so now let's move to Midtown. Midtown has some quite large spaces. Actually this one I think would be just fine, but it's a bit far. So I need to also calculate the distances between the 2 spaces because I will have to travel between them since I want to decorate them myself. I don't like this one because it doesn't have any storage space, so I tend to avoid these spaces if I can. But okay, I guess I'll go with this one for Midtown. And we only have Hell's Kitchen left. I think I saw the space here. Yeah. So let's rent this one, which is also close to a metro station, which is perfect. Alright, now that we have rented the spaces, let's go ahead and open all 4 businesses so we can start ordering some furniture. Okay, so I'm basing my business choice based on demand. So in Garment District, we will start a supermarket. Let me just search for it. And that would be Hutsko. In Murray Hill, where is it? Here, we will have a web development agency. Which is gonna be Microsoft. Then in Midtown, where is it? Here, we will open a clothing shop, a clothing store. And then in Hell's Kitchen, we will open a nightclub. Okay, now that we have all 4 businesses open, we can start ordering furniture. So let's just start with AJ Peterson and Son. I guess we can start with the supermarket. Okay, so I added furniture of about $112,000 for the supermarket. And now I guess I'll use Ica Bohag to order furniture for the web development agency because I only need to order desks and computer and such. So I could choose either Ica Bohag or Mr. Scott's office supply store. And the last one on the list is gonna be ordering from Square Appliances. Apparently I did not have the contact, so I had to travel here. And I don't really have a lot of choices, and the only option that I have is ordering more stuff for the supermarket. And with that, we have finished ordering furniture for today. I guess I'll just have to wait until tomorrow so I can go to the businesses and start placing the furniture. Alright, so the first delivery for the supermarket has arrived, and the plan right now is just to bring everything inside. So I'm just gonna move furniture, I guess. Alright, I managed to bring everything inside, and this means that I can call AJ Peterson and Son again to order more furniture for today. So I guess the next business I will order furniture for is gonna be the nightclub. So let's go ahead and add all the items that we can for the nightclub. I try adding as many items as I could. I did not count them. I think the limit's a bit over 20, not really sure. But I guess I don't want to overdo it because they will not deliver the items if the front is full. Alright, so I have until 2 o'clock until the next delivery. So I guess I'll just start placing the items for the supermarket. Alright, so everything that I have so far for the supermarket has been placed, and I still have a couple of minutes left until the next delivery arrives. So I guess I'll just hang around until then. The second delivery has arrived and I brought all the items inside, and now everything that's left to do is to place the remaining items for today. And next we will go to the web development agency so we can start placing the furniture there as well. Alright, so it's almost 6 o'clock and I finished placing everything that I have ordered for today. And I think I might have some time to go to the web development agency as well. So let's grab a hand truck and start bringing everything inside as well. Alright, I guess this is it for today. I placed only 6 desks right now and I ordered 2 more for tomorrow. But now it's time to go home and start over tomorrow. Alright, so this is the second day and I am now at the nightclub since here it's the only place where we have order furniture. Actually, we do have some furniture for the web development agency as well. But right now, let's once more bring everything inside. So yeah, I guess I crowd the place with a lot of furniture, so I guess the best way would be to just start decorating and then bring everything inside gradually. So I'll just get to decorating. Alright, so this is everything that I managed to do on day 2. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of time on this. And it's almost 7 o'clock, so I don't have a lot of time to travel to the web agency right now. But what I'm going to do is start looking for employees because, as always, I use the headhunter to find employees with a low skill and implicitly a low hourly wage, and then I train them. And for that, I need a lot of time. So I guess for now, I am going to start looking for programmers because this is the business that it's going to be ready for. So let's pick something low, but not that low that the headhunter won't be able to find candidates. So I guess a salary range between 48 and 58 is okay, and I'll see what candidates they will give me. But until then, I guess I will call it a day. I already ordered the furniture for tomorrow, so right now I'm just gonna go home, and tomorrow we will go first to the web agency, and then hopefully we will have time to visit the rest of the businesses. Alright, so this is the third day, and I'm currently at the clothing store where I plan to start adding furniture here as well. And the plan is to go next to the web development agency, and then hopefully I will have some time to pass at the supermarket. So let's start adding furniture here. I will simply just bring them inside and place them so I don't waste additional time. I don't really have a view right now for the interior design for this business, but I guess I'll figure it out along the way. All right, so I placed everything that I had ordered. Not really happy with the overall design, but I guess I'll change it later. But right now, I will go to the web development agency so we can continue. And actually, I think finish the placement of the furniture. All right, so we are on day 4. I did not have a lot of time last night to go to any other business other than the development agency. And right now I'm back at the supermarket to finish placing some wooden boxes right here. And then I'll order some more furniture from AJ Peterson and Son because yesterday I completely forgot to do so. So I wasted some time, but I guess that's fine. And I just realized that I completely ordered the wrong items. Didn't really pay attention, I guess. So now we have to sell them and actually call Square Appliances and order the correct items this time. Yeah. So I guess more time wasted right here. So right now I'm just gonna make those calls and order the furniture before I forget to do so, like I did yesterday. Alright, since this was a bust, let me just sell these items and we will move on to the next business. Alright, so hopefully I did not forget anything for the nightclub and I will be able to almost finish all that there is. Alright, so I guess this is it. It still has a bit of way to go. I still need some pieces of furniture to finish the design, but I guess that will be it for the nightclub today. And we can move on to the clothing store. I guess I think I have some furniture there left as well to place. No, so apparently I don't have any furniture here. But I can go inside since I already made it over here and I can place some walls. Let's see, I guess I'll go with this. Alright, and let's get some floors as well. Alright, I guess this will be it for the clothing store. I don't have anything left to do. And I don't have any energy or hunger left, so it's time for me to get home as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up at the hospital. Alright, so we are on day 5 and I took a look at the candidates and unfortunately our headhunter only found one candidate. And it's actually just a part-time one, which I'm gonna hire, but it's time to stop this recruitment process and increase a bit our hourly wage. And let's see how this recruiting campaign is gonna do. All right, so we have some deliveries for today. I think, if I remember correctly, I still have some stuff to be delivered to the supermarket, so that's where I'm going first. And I think we also have a delivery scheduled for the nightclub, so that will be our second stop for the day. It's not 10 o'clock yet, but we can still place some floors and walls. And in the meantime, the delivery has also arrived, so let's go get the wooden boxes and then make another delivery to AJ Peterson and Son. I finished placing the boxes, but I realized that it's Sunday, so this means that AJ Peterson and Son, it's closed, so we can't reach them today, but this means that we will just have to go to the next destination, which is going to be the nightclub. And apparently I don't have anything left here. I guess I forgot to do a delivery yesterday. No, actually I set the delivery time at 2 o'clock, so I still have about half an hour until the delivery is here. Alright, so apparently I ordered the modular dance floors at the supermarket by mistake. So guess who's gonna have to carry them from the supermarket to the nightclub and then place them? That's right, that's me. I am just very lucky that I have metro stations close to both businesses and I don't have to waste money on taxis. And I also won't have to spend a lot of time doing this, but it's still gonna be a pain. Alright, so it's almost 10 o'clock and I officially wasted an entire day basically just moving furniture from one store to another. Unfortunately, it's quite late, so I really have to go home because I'm running out of hunger and soon out of energy. But I don't have any deliveries scheduled for tomorrow, so I guess that the only thing left to do tomorrow will be to come back to the nightclub and place the dancing floor. Alright, I guess this is it for today. There's nothing left to do for us today, so let's just go home. And I see that I also have a candidate. Okay, I got a full-time candidate which I'm gonna hire and actually send to training. So we currently have 2 employees. That's not a lot. I was hoping for a lot more employees actually. But hopefully that by tomorrow we will have more than one. Actually, I got the second one and I'm just gonna hire them as well. Send them to training. And we will start tomorrow. So the next day I was back at the supermarket and I just managed to finish decorating it. I also completed my drinking section with some drink shelves because I also wanted to sell some whiskey and martini, which I thought would be a nice finish. And then I also added some hairdresser shelves so I can sell hairdressing products because in a supermarket you'd expect diversity, right? So yeah, I just wanted to have that in my supermarket. I changed a bit the color so it looks as I wanted it to, and I moved on to the nightclub because I still had to add some bar stools, some tables, and also finish off this little private area that I really liked how it turned. And of course, changing the colors to each item that I wanted changed. The last one for the day was the clothing store, and let's say that I have managed to come up with a design that I almost enjoy. It's true that I did not spend a lot of time here changing the colors of each item so that I can make it look as I wanted it to, but in the end, let's say that I was pretty satisfied with how it turned up. It still has some work left. I could probably definitely improve it, but at the end of the day, I just left it as it is. It took me a lot of time to hire employees and train them. And that's because I also had to count them and make sure that I have the correct amount of employees. And then, of course, the logistics for 4 businesses was a bit challenging because not only did I have to get another warehouse and another logistics manager, I also had to make sure that each business was completely stocked up once the opening day comes. And I also scheduled each employee manually because I don't like to use the autofill from the game, because I like to schedule each employee to their max amount of number of hours possible, which is 50 for the full-time and 30 for the part-time. And if you use the autofill from the game, it just gives you the standard 8 hours amount of working hours, and you still have to do some manual tinkering to get it right. So yeah, I also spent a lot of time doing this task. And finally, on day 170, the big day has arrived and I was ready to open each business. So I started with the web programming agency and I visited them one by one. I also liked to watch the employees as they sat down and started making money for me. The second one on the list was the supermarket. I opened it, but I was hit with disgruntled customers because I forgot to add the music. So I had to take a trip to AJ Peterson and Son and get a speaker in order to make my customers happy. Once that was done, I was ready to move on to the clothing store, but unfortunately the closing hours were already here, so I did not get to see the employees started working, but I just opened it and just planned to monitor the finances in the upcoming days. The last one was the nightclub because the opening hours are at around 8 or 9 p.m. I think. It depends on the day. So it made sense to leave the nightclub as the last business to open. And with that, my journey of opening 4 businesses was done. It took me around 21 days and a lot of money. Not really sure about the amount, but I started monitoring the finances. In the first day, there wasn't that much, honestly, but I started increasing the prices and just monitor the pricing scores. So just that I can make sure that I don't increase the prices too much and the customers become unhappy. But I did that progressively and made sure that the pricing score stays at 100. I can definitely increase them more even now, so I will probably have to spend some time doing that. But 5 days later, and all my businesses were profitable, and actually, I have managed to double my profit on a weekday and also in the weekends. I now make $87,000 during the weekends, but I can definitely increase that. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with the result, and I also managed to give me a boost. So yeah, I guess this is it. If you watch this far, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.